Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. So, great people, welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. Still talking about Peter Obi and all the issues that he's going on right now. He has decided to speak up concerning possibly seeking asylum out of the country. Don't forget that most people say he should forget about the issue of legal battle so that the country can have a free flow, while others are of the opinion that he should leave the country at least for his life. But Peter Obi has finally spoken up about that, and according to the news, Peter Obi, who is the former Labour Party presidential candidate in the just concluded 2023 general election, has opened up on the fact that he will not leave the country, Nigeria. He made this known that his party is committed to creating a new Nigeria, adding that there are too many thieves who are troubling and inflicting sufferings on the people, and vowed that his party has given their commitment to purging the country's political system of such individuals. He said he will not give up until people are shown the way out of Nigeria's political offices. In his words, and I quote, he said, "There is too much suffering in this country, and that is what we in Labour Party are fighting to end. There are many thieves in the country, so Labour Party is fighting to create a new Nigeria. I am here with you, and nobody is going to force me to leave the country." The former Anambra State governor, who spoke at Onitsha Holiday Resort Onitsha yesterday, where he begged the voters in this Saturday's supplementary election in Agbaru Federal Constituency, declared that the citizens of this country are presenting are present. I'll take that again. He said the former I'll take that again. He said Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, made this known at Onitsha Holiday Resort Onitsha yesterday when he appealed to the voters in this Saturday's supplementary election in Ogbaru Federal Constituency. They cried that the citizens of this country are passing through hardship, adding that there is too much suffering in our country, Nigeria. Obi had earlier embarked on a roadshow campaign tour of the wards in the constituency where the INEC was slated to conduct a supplementary election to determine the ultimate winner of the federal constituency seat. At the various spots where he presented the LP candidate in the constituency, Afam Ogene, to the people of the area, Peter Obi was in company of Senator-elect Tony Nwoye and Mr. Osaloke Obaze, told the people that Ogene is committed to his Obi's philosophy of building a new Nigeria and open up to the people, thus that I am here to beg you to vote for us, vote for Labour Party, vote for Alpha Ogene. We will support him and he will rebuild here. Remember that I built all these roads here when I was governor. If you vote for us in these Saturday rerun elections, we will come back to say thank you. Our farm Ogene will develop here. Meanwhile, INEC has, after the February 25th Presidential National Assembly polls declare the election in Ogbaru Federal Constituency inconclusive, citing the inability of the Commission to conduct an election in about 45 polling units, stating that it could not deploy electoral material in some of them due to violence, while election in some were cancelled as a result of election malpractice. Quite interesting, I must say. I think that Peter Obi is becoming bold at this time around, letting Nigerians understand the key reasons why he wants to, get into office. Because if you look at train of events thus far, even as at last week, certain things we have heard the Federal Executive Council say, you will know that these guys have little or no pity. I think that's why Peter Obi did not care to use that word fraud. He made use of that word thieves, so that Nigerians will understand. Because I sat back and I was thinking, you're talking about removing fuel subsidy, and then you want to go and get, as much as I know that money is not grant, you want to get from World Bank as much as $800 million, claiming that you want to give it to 50 million Nigerians. But you fail to realize that you've not even taken stock of, or you've not even shown us the database of these so-called Nigerians you're claiming you want to give money to. But on top of Nigerian debts and everything, you are getting 800 million naira to circulate to 50 million people, as if we are babies. We don't even understand what is going on. You understand? So, and so someone was talking the other time and said that they are closing out, so they are looking for money as severance that they will use and pay themselves and take a walk, so that Nigerian citizens will continue to suffer. And I think that when these kind of things happen, certain people should be brought to book to answer certain questions, because it's getting really, really out of hand, I must say. Now, also, we heard about the other guy who is Buhari's minister, talked about buying firefighting machines or whatever. And he was claiming that each was going for, I think, $12 million or whatever, making mention of so huge an amount of money. Now, all of these guys, we have to get so ready. We need a government that is prepared to teach them a lesson, so that by the time others see what has just happened, they will swear by their life never to steal again. Unfortunately, I must say that APC government does not really care about the tomorrow of Nigeria. And sometimes I begin to wonder, maybe some of them have a country out there they will, go back to and feel comfortable. Because the treatment meted out to Nigerians thus far clearly shows that if everything gets so burned up and nothing is working in the country, some people will have to check out, because possibly people will use the anger of their ill treatment in the just concluded government and go after them. And I feel that we should stand strong to get someone who is ready to discipline political office holder to a point that they will call somebody and give him position. The person will say, I don't want it, Oga, because I know that I am a thief, and if I go into office, I'll be stealing. So I don't want it. That's the level we need to get to. I know so well that in countries like China and the rest, there are people that they will call. They say, come and take take up this particular position. Some of them are even professors. They will decline, because they know what will happen in event of them failing to manage public money as it should be. So Peter Obi here is saying, I'm not checking out. I'm going to hang on until I get back my mandate. And when I get back my mandate, we know the people we are going to go after. And I'm so happy, because he's not going to do that alone. We have the able man. His VP is an able man who is not afraid of anybody's face. He would deal with you squarely. I think that's why all this fight, we are seeing all this fight. Most of them know that everything that they have eaten, and possibly they have put it out, they are scared that by the time Peter Obi gets on board, they will have to go and recover wherever they put it and bring it and reconvert it back to what it should be. I'd like to leave it there. What's your position on the stand of Peter Obi not to quit the country? Let's interact.